Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica and today I wanted to talk a little bit about vestibular migraines and also some tips and tricks on how to deal with migraines. So I personally suffer with vestibular migraines. That's a type of migraine that also occurs with vertigo. So the migraine can be just the vertigo, or it can be vertigo and the headache part of the migraine, or it can be just the headache part of the migraine on its own. I started getting these around the beginning of this year, and it's been quite a steep learning curve trying to find different things that work to deal with it. And I didn't find a lot of information out there when I was sort of researching. So I thought I would create this channel and share some ideas that I found useful, so that if somebody else has a diagnosis, maybe this could be a good starting point from them. So my first massive bit of advice, if you are suffering with any kind of vertigo or if you think you're suffering with migraines, is go to the doctor, because the doctor will be able to diagnose you, make sure that it's nothing else happening, and also they might be able to prescribe some medications or give some advice that would help to alleviate those symptoms. Some people find that they have different triggers for migraines, like different food types. I've personally not found anything, but your doctor would be able to help you identify some of those things. So I would definitely recommend, getting an appointment as soon as possible so that you can be diagnosed officially. So your doctor can prescribe either preventative medications or medications to use during the onset of the migraine. So the preventative ones obviously stop you from having the migraine in the first place, and these are prescribed if you're perhaps suffering from chronic migraine or they're happening very, very often. And then the other migraine medication you take when your migraine first starts and it just stops it in its tracks. So now that I've spoken a little bit about what doctors can do about migraines and vestibular migraines, I thought I would talk a little bit about more home remedies to alleviate symptoms if they onset. So the first two items that I would like to talk about today are both hydration based. So staying hydrated is massively important when you're experiencing a migraine, whether that's a classic migraine or vestibular migraines. Dehydration can make the headache and the dizziness so much worse, so it's really important to drink as much water as you can. However, sometimes this can be really difficult if you're suffering with a migraine. I personally, sometimes I get so dizzy that I can't move my head or lift my head, and when that happens, I use straws. So these are silicone straws, so they can be bent. So if you're lying down and you can't move your head, you can bend the straw so that you can direct it to your mouth, and it just means that you can stay hydrated even if you can't lift your head, which is really, really important. The second item is a massive water bottle. So I don't know about other people, but I experience a lot of brain fog when I'm suffering from a really bad migraine, and that can lead to me forgetting to do the things that help, like drinking a lot of water. So this was actually recommended to me by my doctor, and they said that if I had a big water bottle and I carried it around with me, then I would be able to see how much water I'd drunk, and even if I'd forgotten, I could keep a good tally of it. So yeah, big water bottle, got this one from Primark. It wasn't too expensive, and it's just a really great way of making sure that you're getting at least 2 litres of water a day. So the next things are all items that can be used to cool you down if you're having a migraine. So the first one, which I'm so glad that I bought this, is the Chill Max pillow. It's from JML, so you can get it in Tesco's, Boots, all those sort of stores that stock JML products. And this is what it looks like out of the box. It's a large blue mat that has like a cooling gel inside of it, and the best thing about this is that you don't have to put it in the fridge. I have some other products to show you that are cooling masks, but you have to put them in the fridge, and that's the only drawback with them. So this one is great because you don't have to put it in the fridge, and because it's a large surface area, you can just put it down on your pillow, lie back, and it cools all of the back of your head and your neck, and it's just brilliant. It really gives some relief when you're desperate. So as I mentioned, I also have some cooling masks like these ones. You can get them all sorts of places. There is a wide range of prices. So for example, I got this one for £1 from Primark, and then I got this one, which is the Eye Doctor allergy cooling mask, and this one was from Boots, and I believe it was between £10 and £20. So you can see there is a wide difference in the prices of different ones that you can get, and I'll be honest, I find that they both work as well as each other. There isn't a massive benefit to spending more money. They are slightly different in that the one from Primark has these small gel beads, you can see them, whereas this one has a gel liquid in it, and it also comes with a removable gel section which you can put in the fridge and then put it into the eye mask cover. These are both great, but you do have to put them on the fridge, so they're not so good if you're away from home or traveling, those kind of things. I use them not only sort of over my eyes, but I also sometimes use them as an ice pack on my head, and the elastic means that you can secure them so you can have your ice pack there and then get on with different things around the house without having your vision taken away from you. There are also these Cool and Soothe migraine patches, and these ones are good for if you're on the go. I was visiting family in the summer, and I knew that I wouldn't have a fridge sort of accessible to me, and so I took some of these, and you just take them out of the packet. They come in little individual packets like this, and you take them out, they stick on your head, and you look a bit silly, but they work. They're good. They can offer a lot of relief. The final thing I wanted to show you is this peppermint essential oil. So some people suffer with nausea when they get migraines. Personally, I get really severe nausea, and that can be the most debilitating part of my migraine, I find sometimes. So what I do is I get some of this essential oil, just dab it on my wrists, and the smell really helps to relieve that sick feeling. Peppermint's sort of very well known for having those nausea soothing properties, so I would highly recommend getting a peppermint oil. This is by Nakura. I just got it off of Amazon. They're generally quite cheap. You can buy them online or in herbal remedy shops, anywhere like that. So that's everything I wanted to show you today. The most important thing to remember when you're trying to deal with migraines is to rest and stay positive, because I know it sometimes feels as if your brain is about to explode and it's never going to get better, but I promise it will. So just stay positive, do the things that work for you to soothe your migraine, and it'll get better. So that's everything from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like, comment if you did, and I'll see you again next time. Okay, bye.